think it serves a lot of different and specific reasons. First of all, and mainly, just to take stress off of our borrowers' shoulders. Once they realize I am done and I don't have to put any more effort into this, when that comes quicker, it makes a better experience for our borrowers. Secondly, you never know what's going to happen in a mortgage transaction. Somebody could lose a job, somebody could get sick, anything could happen, and then that transaction could be done. So if we get it clear sooner, we can get it closed sooner, and there's less of a chance of anything happening on the backside of things.
In my opinion, just getting through the process in 30 days so that everybody is done with the bank side of things, while we're sitting back waiting for attorneys to get their part done, it just kind of speeds through. And also, I think that if we're just treading water waiting for the attorneys to get their job done, the realtors and everybody else involved in the process can be at ease knowing that this portion of it's done, and barring any sort of title issues, it's a smooth transaction, and not only that, it's just proving for maybe future transactions that our process is superior. So
peace over chaos, harmony, synchronizing the relationship between the real estate agent and the loan officer and the real estate attorney, so everybody can sigh and say, oh, that's over. The possibility of things going wrong has passed. I can now just wait upon the date and actually get excited, figure out what color this room's going to be, where I'm going to put my bed, where I'm going to hang my posters, whatever it is that your children are excited for and anticipating. That piece sweeps over the family, it sweeps over the transaction, and it makes everybody excited about what's ahead. What I'm worried about is when we're waiting on title, or when we have something that's drawing this into a 60 or potential 65 days, at the 11th hour when things happen, and I'm not saying it happens, at any specific lender more than the others, but most, if you get a loan cleared to close earlier in the process, everybody can relax and start looking forward. If you're still collecting documents or verifying deposits at the last minute in the 11th hour, the chaos, the frustration, the nervousness, the fear that can inject in a transaction can really sour the relationship with the client. So here at Movement, I just love that we breeze through things and get that loan cleared to close as fast as possible, because it both makes me feel good that that customer is in good hands, but the real estate agent that's working that file, they can rest assured that we've got everything taken care of. Their reputation is safe, the customer is going to be happy, and we're all going to get 5-star reviews when this is over and make a friend for life.
Well, it benefits the clients first and foremost. The clients always have high anxiety when going through this process because it's an unknown to them. They've never been through it, or they have been through it, but they've been through it with another bank. So personally, with my team, is our expectations is to have the loans clear to close within 20 days. The nice thing with Movement is that 60 days, we don't focus on that ever. We focus on turning the commitment letter around between 2 to 3 business days so the attorneys can start with the title work, the survey work, all of that. So if we can turn that around fast, it changes everything in the course of the whole transaction. So that's what's different about Movement, and that's why it's important to get those loans clear to close as fast as possible. So we have everything ready to go. As soon as the attorneys are ready to go, we can close when they're ready.
I think that there's a lot of lenders that aren't creative, and they're willing to, or not willing to be able to go the extra mile like we are, and try to figure out a way to get it approved, instead of just saying, okay, this doesn't fit in the neat box, so we're going to move it, we're going to move on, not close it. Whereas we're going to do everything we can to try to get this to the table.